We are starting off with breaking news. Like I just said moments ago, we have learned that Richland County deputies are on the scene of a shooting at Columbia Place Mall. That is, of course, our mall off of Two Notch Road.
And so what we know right now is that one person was shot and taken to the hospital. Our very own News 19 reporter Chris English getting the most up-to-date details. He is joining us live off Two Notch Road. Chris, how long have you been at this scene, and also what are you now learning tonight?
Well, Erica, we arrived here just before 4 o'clock, and as you can see behind me, a large law enforcement presence. Here's what we know so far. Deputies said they got a call around 3:30 this afternoon about a shooting here at the Columbia Place Mall. When they arrived, they found one victim with a gunshot wound. Now, that person has been taken to the hospital for treatment this afternoon. Deputies are calling this incident an isolated incident and emphasized this is not an active shooter investigation. However, there is an active search for a suspect this afternoon. The search for the suspect is taking place both inside and outside of the mall here, and the Sheriff's Department said they have closed the mall for now and it will be shut down for some time, and of course they're asking the public to avoid the area. So again, one person shot here at the Columbia Place Mall this afternoon, and authorities, the deputies here, are saying that again they're trying to emphasize this is not an active shooter situation, but this is an active suspect search investigation as they continue to try and find the suspect in this case. As you can tell behind me here, a lot of law enforcement. We've seen City of Columbia police officers, of course the Richland County Sheriff's Department, and responding units from the Columbia Richland Fire Department as well. And all count, we see probably 20 or 30 different responding units at this time. And there's another one just coming up right behind us here. A very active scene here at the Columbia Place Mall, as you can imagine. That's the latest here in Columbia. Chris English, News 19 WLTX.
Yeah, thank you, Chris. A fire truck rushing in there. The mall closed down, and they're asking everybody to avoid that area off of Two Notch as well.
Yeah, so we'll continue sharing all the latest updates as well over on WLTX.com, because as you can imagine, a lot of folks are wondering what the heck is going on.
Yeah, very scary, and obviously this happened a little after lunchtime. We know many stores, including their anchor store, which is Macy's, are big draws in that mall. There's also several other small stores and a food court inside. So, and you can see from the cars on one of the other shots that we looked at that there were plenty of customers there during this time. So very scary moments. But we do know that Columbia Police and Richland County Sheriff were on the scene very quickly
and
after their reports of the shooting.
Right, and stressing this is not an active shooter scenario, really reiterating that message there. We're going to check in now, though.